Howdy folks, good to see you, good afternoon, hope you're splendid, hope you're swell. Get your votes in on the poll, it's in the live stream chat, team lists are up on screen, I'll do a run through shortly. But get your votes in, let me know your thoughts if you got a prediction. I've got a prediction for this game which I'll go through in a sec. But yeah, hope you're all doing fine and dandy. I'll try and stay up to date with the other games as we go. I was really tempted to do Leeds versus Toulouse, but I went with this one instead. Hull KR Bradford, probably not worth doing, but maybe it's more interesting than we thought. We'll have to wait and see. 4 votes, 3-1 in favour of Wigan. So first run through the team list for this one. In the backs for Leigh, they have O'Brien, Senior, Badrock, Hanley, Armstrong, Cook and Lamb. The forwards are Offengawi, Horn, Liu, Trout, Hughes and Brogan. The bench is Mulhern, Varlepu, Alec Vinker and Davis. 18th man is Matt Namara. In the backs for Wigan, they have Field, Hodkinson, Eckersley, Wardle, Marshall, French and Smith. The forwards are Havard, O'Neill, Thompson, Walters, Partington and Ellis. The bench is Mago, Kurt, O'Loughlin and O'Connor. 18th man is Essay. Now, one of the main points or advantages that I gave for Wigan, howdy Chris, good to see you. One of the main advantages I gave for Wigan was their bench. Now, the bench for Leigh actually looks pretty good here, to be fair to them. Actually looks pretty good. I like what they've done there. They've not started with Alec Vinker in the back row. They're going to use him as an impact prop off the bench most likely. Davis at 9. Mulhern and Varlepu as impact. So rather than like bringing on Brogan, who's less experienced, or bringing on Hughes, who's smaller off the bench, I like what they've done here instead. They're taking the hit early on, but they've got better rotational options as the game goes on. So I like that decision there from Leigh. Obviously, I have to go back to O'Brien at fullback again. He's comfortable there, obviously. Armstrong's had some good games on the wing too, so could do all right. Could also be a target at times. So underneath the ball, he should be fine. Maybe in those kind of positions is still less experienced, but maybe with decision making on the wing, could be a target for that kind of reason too. Possibly, we'll have to see. But there's something to look at. But I did go with Wigan 30, Leigh 10, and it's the main point that I wanted to stress in that prediction was it's not about Leigh being poor, it's about Wigan being really good. That's why I think Wigan's going to be somewhat comfortable today. I hope it's close. I think there's plenty of reasons to assume that it could be a close game. But the main point I made was I think what Leigh have been to Warrington in their past 2 games with each other, Wigan will be to Leigh this week. Bigger up front, restricting more meters, better for field position, attack is looking really good. I think that's going to be the way I'm seeing it. But if it's a close game, then I'm happy with that. But I got the first game of the week wrong yesterday. Get in. I had Hull to win. Huddersfield won it. But we move. I could get 6 out of 7 at the very least. So I'll take that. 8 votes at the minute. 88% have Wigan to win. Get your votes in, folks. Who do you think's going to win? Get them in there. And if you got a score prediction, throw it in there too. Again, I said 30-10 to Wigan. But we'll see. I'll take a close game. I'll take it. So plenty of people here, but it's a quiet start right now. Pretty quiet start. Actually, I'll do the team list in the other games. Oh, Mason, howdy. Live streaming the game or just keeping it like this? It's just like this, Mason. I don't have the rights to show the game, unfortunately. So I will do a run through the other team lists in the other games. Might as well. So for Hull KR against Bradford, they've got Broadbent, Davies, Hiku, Gildart, Burgess, Hampshire and May. Forwards are Hadley, Litton, Amon, Whitbread, Batchelor and Minchella. The bench is Luckley, Martin, Lawton and Desiree. 18th man is Leyland. When's Leyland going to get an actual chance? That's what I want to know. When's he going to get an actual chance? And then Bradford. Let's have a gander. And then for Bradford, the backs are Akins, Wynn, Hooley, Armitage, Ryan, Dean and Atkin. The forwards are Sutton, Ackers, Gardner, Fulton, Steinwade, and Mellor. The bench is Doyle, Leake, Gill, and Lewis. Paposhi's 18th man. Okay. Good to see Logan back in. And then for Leeds, the team is Miller, Lum, McCormack, Bird, Newman, Croft, and Connor. The forwards are Aledzki, O'Connor, Jenkins, Hankinson, McDonald, and Watkins. So a bit of a mix-up in the back line there for Leeds. Bench is Smith, Lloyd, Cassell, and Holroyd. 18th man is McCormack. So there's 2 McCormacks. There's Ned and Fergie. Okay. And Toulouse is the other team. And the team for Toulouse is... So there's no Ashelbot as well for them. So Polselli, Laguerre, Tropice, Quay Ward and Ulberg, Colin and Rouge in the halves. Okay, so there's no Lecans either. Forwards are Butler, Marion, Belmas, O'Kane, Jusom, and Cater. Bench is Garrigue, Chan, Toliafoa, and Wallace. 18th man is Rodriguez. Okay then. Sorted all the way through. Good evening, Ramaman. Good to see you. Good evening. Hope you are swell. If you were expecting the game, unfortunately it won't be here. I can give you radio. That's the best I can give you, is radio. Do my best with commentary. I will mess up at times. It will happen. Which is why I'm not on Sky. Or the BBC. Not yet. Not yet. Positive thoughts. But if you guys have a prediction, throw it in there. Let me know your thoughts. Have a go. I know the Minecraft man, a regular in here, he got the exact score correct yesterday. Huddersfield Hull. Fair dues to him. But fair dues, Huddersfield, that was decent. It was decent. Chris already, getting stuck in there, trying to cause some shenanigans. Look at him go. Wigan 30, Leigh 12. Okay. Leigh +8, Bulls +28, Rhinos -28. Mine would be Wigan -8. Bradford. What did I have for that? I'd have Hull KR -28 and Toulouse +28. But looking at the teams, maybe Leeds are a bit more comfortable, but the back line's messed up a bit. Leigh 18, Wigan 28. Were you surprised with Huddersfield win last night? Not surprised, no, because I know FC are not a great team. I did think FC would win. Not comfortably, but I thought they'd be okay. I thought there was enough in that team to get the job done. But I think Huddersfield stepped up pretty well. I'm just thinking, I could always just play my match review. I could always just play it. If people want to hear it, I could just play it in the background, then people know exactly what I thought of the game. It takes a couple minutes, but that's an option. But overall, I think Huddersfield did well for meters, much better than I thought they'd do. Their attack was fine throughout the game, but some good sparks. I think Hull FC, some good meters from themselves as well. A bit of ill discipline crept into the game into the second half. And I think defensive work from both sides was good. A lot of scramble efforts in defence. But ultimately, a bit of ill discipline creeping in the second half for Hull. And Huddersfield just taking more moments. With the main overarching difference makers. Okay, we got 5 or 6 minutes to go until we get started. Somehow hit like 105 people for yesterday's stream, which is very surprising. Did not expect that. I think Huddersfield coach having an impact. I guess so. He's got them fitter. I guess that was the first thing that he came in to try and do was get them fitter. That's what Arthur did with Leeds, to be fair, was get them fitter. So it's a good start. It's a good start. He's had rough moments too, but definitely trending in the right direction. I think there's good enough players in there to have a go. I think they need a bit more impact in the pack. More stability in the back line because there's been some injuries this year, but there's positive signs there for Huddersfield. They just need a few things going their way next year. Flanagan for England, possibly. I think he's probably one of the front runners at the minute. I think there's a good argument to be made for Flanagan. If he's in there, I wouldn't mind that. I think Flanagan would be a good option. Leeds 38, Toulouse 22. Looking at 36, Bradford 16. Coverage on RL is excellent. Thank you very much, Stephen. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. I've got 30-18 to Leeds and 46 to Hull KR. Flanagan's defence not good enough yet. I suppose there was the try Batchelor scored. It was quite easy for Batchelor to get around him. So there's that. Evening, Joe. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. But I think I don't want Brimson at fullback. He's been playing at centre all year for the Titans, so I don't want him at fullback. I understand Ashelbot being the front runner. I can't remember how long he's out for, to be honest. I'm still leaning towards Taylor Ray, but we need to see how he does for the final few weeks. Apparently, he is actually going to play this week. It has come out that he will actually play. So if he plays up to his potential for the remainder of the season and into playoffs as well, then I think Taylor Ray is the front runner, but also Wellesby is still possibly going to be in the squad anyway. So a few minutes to go. I'll do a final run through soon. We might not win again this season. Possibly not. Possibly. It is Hull FC that you're a fan of, aren't you? It is FC just before I start going into the wrong team's remaining fixtures. Hull FC. Currently 15 votes, 80% have Wigan to win, but for FC anyway. Let's have a look. Remaining fixtures. St Helens. Winnable game because of their injuries, but depends who they got back next week. Castleford, winnable. Catalans, winnable because they're inconsistent. Warrington, winnable, but depends. I think Warrington will have some more players back in at that point. Somewhat winnable if Warrington's performances still aren't getting there. Toulouse, I think is winnable, but I think they'll be underdogs for that. Basically same with Warrington as well. And then Leeds, I would have said winnable if they want to rest anybody, because if they've already sewn up the League Leaders Shield, they could rest people, but they'll already get a week off in playoffs because they'll get a bye. So maybe Leeds would drop one or two key players, so that makes it slightly more winnable. I think there are reasons to win every game, but not saying that they will win every game. I think Cass is probably the most likely. Evening, David. Good to see you. Welcome. Cass looks like Cass are just bringing in academy players from now till the end of the season. Possibly. I think Cass could be in a good spot next year. Maybe teetering on the edge of playoffs, but we'll have to see. So I'll do a final run through the team list, get your final votes in on the poll, and there's smoke everywhere. So in the backs for Leigh, they have O'Brien, Senior, Badrock, Hanley, Armstrong, Cook, and Lamb. The forwards are Offa and Gowie, Horn, Liu, Trout, Hughes, and Brogan. The bench is Mulhern, Varlepu, Alec Vinker, and Davis. 18th man is Matt Namara. In the backs for Wigan, they have Field, Hodkinson, Eckersley, Wardle, Marshall, French, and Smith. The forwards are Havard, O'Neill, Thompson, Walters, Partington, and Ellis. The bench is Mago, Kerr, O'Loughlin, and O'Connor. 18th man is SA. Hey, John Wilkins gone with Leigh by 12. Okay. And Courtney, I don't know her last name, I'll be honest with you. I've heard her a couple of times on commentary, but saying Leigh by 4. Interesting. Interesting. Watching Leeds to lose, listening to your comms. Fair dues. Fair dues. Got it all going on. Got it all cooking in a minute. Currently in Spain. Hope we can get smashed 50-0. Well, we'll see about that one. Howdy, Pepsi. Howdy. Right. We'll get underway in a second. Any second now, we'll get underway. I'll end this poll. 20 votes. 21 votes, 76%. Indeed, he's a big miss. No Sevo for Leeds. A few changes to the back line as well. So I think that makes it a bit closer. Hopefully I can get 6 out of 7 this week. And another exact score this season would help massively. I've been a lot more consistent over the past few weeks. But I'm still 3 out of 3 in the NRL currently. Right. Come on now. Get us moving. Get us moving. Wigan in green today. They've got some awful kits, Wigan. Some awful ones. But that one's... I think I'm okay with that one. Any second now. Come on. I think we got some technical difficulties. Love to see it. Never you mind. Ladies and gentlemen, we are underway. Leigh Leopards will kick to Wigan Warriors. Just to the right of the sticks, Field hands the ball to Havard with the first carry over the 10. Only one defender in the tackle, so gets a quick play the ball for O'Neill. Across to Thompson, up towards the 20, and just over it by a couple metres. 15 seconds gone. Howdy, Anthony. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Leopards 24, Wigan 20. Okay. 25 gone. Next carry. Down the left edge from Walters. Offengawi with the tackle as well. Help from Liu. Playing in the front row too this week. And it's down the short side left to Smith with a kick on the last tackle. Well, that may have been the fourth tackle. Sorry, coming down on the 20 for O'Brien. And returns up towards the 30 already. So good place to start the set for Leigh. That's a good place. Next carry from Umaila Hanley. Get him in the England squad, please. For the love of God. Start him at right centre. Horn hands the ball off to Senior. To Noe Pape this week as well. No Holton either. Solid defensive options through the middle. So we'll see how they deal with Wigan up front. Hughes with the latest carry. Just left of centre field. Just over a minute gone as well. Up towards halfway. And 2 tackles to go as well. Next carry from Brogan through centre field. 45 metres out last tackle. Howdy, Kieran. Good to see you. And it's left to Lamb. Aims a kick towards the back left corner. Or to the left of the sticks field. Underneath it. Takes it cleanly behind the 10. Returns through centre field up towards the 20. And is taken to ground. 1.5 minutes gone. Oh yeah, the game this at 54-0. I forgot about that. That was round 3. I completely forgot about that. 1 minute 45 gone. Smith down the short side left to Wardle. He carries it over the 30. Pushed back a couple of metres by 4 Leigh defenders. Down the left edge, 3 tackles to go. Back towards the middle now with Ellis. Straightens up with the carry over the 40. Pushed a few defenders back. That's a good carry of post-contact meters there. 2 minutes gone. Havard goes right to French with a chip towards the back right corner. O'Brien getting across. He goes past him. He collects 5 out from the try line. Cuts back towards the middle, but French gets him wrapped up on the 10. Good defensive work. Great kick and a great chase there from French. 2 minutes 15 gone. Armstrong with the next carry. Just over the 10. In centre field. Long way for Leigh to go, and they need to get a bunch of players back on side 2, so this could be a great chance for Wigan to pin them back. They've got to be disciplined in defence, though. 2.5 minutes gone. Horn on the 20. Goes left to Badrock. Hopefully he goes well today, and I think Partington tipped him, but it's not been called by the referee. I think that should have been a penalty. The ball has come loose. It went backwards, though, but Kendall will say it is a knock-on. The crowd's not happy. I do think there should have been a penalty in there for Leigh. His head went below his backside, I'm pretty sure. I think Offengawi on that one went for an offload and lost the ball. Yeah, his head went below his backside. That should have been a penalty, but not called. It was a good tackle, but went into dangerous territory. Because he was like that. 3 minutes 20 gone. Scrum for Wigan. Just over 30 metres out in centre field. Great chance here. Best attacking possession of the game so far, but only 3.5 minutes played. And a carry from Wardle down the left edge, just over 20 metres out. 3.5 gone. O'Neill at dummy half. Goes right to Ellis, hits the back of his head, and then it's dropped by O'Neill. Oh my god, that's a great start to the set. Hey. Alrighty. Things you love to see. Great start offensively for Wigan. Legs didn't go over. Well, the problem is legs sometimes can't, depending on if your knee's bent, then that goes against what you've said. I always thought it was head below the backside, which is the only way to know whether he's actually tipped. 4 minutes 15 gone. Eventually, we're going to play the ball for Horn. Our next carry from Badrock eats up a few extra metres. Wigan slowing down the ruck there. Horn hands the ball off to Liu. Then goes across to Brogan. Bumps off Walters and makes a few more metres. 4.5 gone. Horn at dummy half in centre field. 3 tackles to go. Right to Cook. Then across to Trout. Smith with a strong tackle, to be fair. Trout off to the Sharks next year. Hopefully it goes well. They've already got a massive forward pack. They didn't need him, but oh well. They start shifting the ball left. It's now with Lamb. Flat ball across. Great break. Supporting the inside from Lamb. Hughes gives the ball across. Oh dear. It's wayward. It's still live. Hanley comes up with it. Just over 20 metres out. 5 minutes gone. That should have been a try. That should have been a try for Leigh. Chip over towards the back right corner. Marshall takes it in cleanly. And he's tackled 3 metres out from his own line. Leigh just bombed a try. First carry. Smith loses a metre or two. 5 minutes 20 gone. Eckersley with the next carry. Takes it up towards a 10. And then push back an extra metre or two as well. Leigh doing well to restrict meters. That's great stuff before to find that break. Let's have a look at this real quick on the replay. Oh, mate. Hughes. Hughes, lad. Oh, that ball inside. Jesus. 5 minutes 40 gone. And a kick towards the back left corner on the last tackle. Taken in by O'Brien on the 10. Hands it off to Senior, who carries it over the 20 up towards the 30. Through centre field and just over the 30. So again, good place to start the set, but still need to get a bunch of players back on side. 6 minutes gone. Brogan with the next carry. Not Brogan, sorry. Badrock with the next carry. Slow playing this ball there. Plays with a Lamb eventually. He goes left to Hughes, but it is a penalty. Interference. Kendall's having a quick word. Kieran, do you want to say what you got to say and not keep removing the messages, lad? Do you want to just say it? Six and a half gone. Oh, it was offside on that. Okay. 6 minutes 40 gone. Tap 35 metres out for Leigh, and it's Leo with the first carry up towards the 30. Horn at dummy half. In centre field, he goes right to Brogan across to Offengawi. He straightens up with the carry, and he's 25 out. 7 minutes gone. Left to Brogan. Between the sticks, straightens up, and he's just over 10 out, slightly left of the post. Horn looks left but goes right, switches back to Offengawi, cuts back towards the left-hand side. He's 5 or 6 out left of the post. 2 tackles to go. Horn goes right to Leo in centre field across to Cook. Switch back to Hanley. Drives the ball towards the line, stopped 2 metres away. Nice one. And it's a penalty for Leigh. Okay. Second effort in defence, I think they're saying. Oh, I think Hanley's... No, I think he's played at that. I think he might have played at that. Don't go for 2. Don't go for 2, please. Oh, of course I've done it. How are you feeling today? I'm pretty good. I'm alright. Fairly chilled. Not too bad. Hope you're doing well too, Kieran. Well, thank you, Billy. That's it's very kind of you to ask such an important question. Thanks, Billy. Don't know where that's come from. I think I put Wigan to win. It seems to be struggling at the moment. Yeah, they do. Adam Cook to make it 2-0. 8.5 minutes gone. Taking all the time in the world. I saw your prediction, Kieran. I read it out before. And the kick is good, so that's going to be 2-0 for Leigh. Alrighty. Adam Cook. So I do not like early twos. The exceptions are opponents have a yellow card, but that doesn't always explain it. But if you're able to make easy meters, then so be it. Is there grease in that beard? If you want to come around and feel it, you can do. It's up to you. It's up to you. I think it's a greaseless beard. I'll be honest with you, Billy. I don't know where this negativity has come from. I don't know who's shouting your cornflakes, sir, but you know, someone's upset about something for whatever reason. For whatever reason. 9 minutes 20 gone. Leigh in possession, just shy of their own 20. Next carry through the middle from Brogan up towards the 30. 9.5 gone. 3 tackles to go. Right to Liu with the next carry. Good meters on this set again from Leigh up towards a 40. And Horn goes left to Offengawi with a carry up towards halfway. And last one coming up. Headset dent? Possibly, yeah. I mean, that's what a headset does. It kind of dents things. So, nice one, Billy. And a kick towards the back left. Field collects it, hands it off to Hodkinson. Good to see him back as well. I will do soon. I just want to see if he's got anything interesting to say first. And Marshall with the next carry over the 20. 10 minutes gone in this game so far. O'Neill goes right to Eckersley. And carries it up towards a 30. Third tackle in this set. Havard with the next carry through centre field. So Leigh's doing well to restrict meters as well. They're doing a pretty solid job keeping Wigan fairly well pinned back. But the one decent attacking opportunity Wigan had, there was a mistake. And a kick just over the halfway line from Smith, aims towards the back left corner. Coming down on the 10 for O'Brien, takes it in cleanly. And he returns back towards the middle slightly. And is 15 out from his own line. I support Warrington. Next carry through the middle from Senior. Just over the 20. A few players getting back on side as well. 11 minutes gone. Next carry from Badrock. A few Leigh fans are actually quite happy and excited to see Badrock get some minutes. So, it's good for them. Seem to be big fans of him. And just over 11 gone. Horn waits at dummy half down the left edge. Played by Hughes. Hands it off to Offengawi. Straighten up with a carry. Lands on his front over halfway. Getting a fairly quick play of the ball. Horn goes right to Cook, who hits the belly of the ball on the last tackle. Coming down 15 out. Marshall drops it backwards. Then takes it in. I think it bounced off his leg. Oh, playing trumpets, are we? I see it. I know your game, sister. So Marshall dropped it backwards initially. And then it bounced off his leg. Go gym, bro. I'm not going to go to the gym just because I'm losing weight anyway. If you were here the 12th of August, or 12th of January, sorry, you'd know I've lost, 3.5 stone since then. So I am losing weight, per your request, Billy. I'm just not going to the gym for it, unfortunately. But, when I can go to the gym, I'll let you know. If that works for you. So a mistake from Wigan. Poor kick on the last tackle. Just over 12 minutes gone. Mistake from Wigan. And they'll turn the ball over. Shocking stuff. That's straight out of a 12-year-old's brain, that, Billy. I love to see that. Well done. Well done. That's really smart and creative, that. Someone get this man some crayons, please, ASAP. 12 minutes 45 gone. Leigh are just over 20 metres out. Great chance here. They shift it right to Brogan in centre field. Inside the red zone, 15 out. Horn goes right to Cook. Then across to Trout. Stopped on the 10. Gets a great offload back to Cook. Tries to hand off to Offengawi, but just leaves the ball. It's now with Liu in centre field. 10 metres out between the sticks. Horn goes left to Lamb. Great chance here. Across to Badrock. Quick hands to Senior in the corner. That's a cracking finish. This is a great start from Leigh. A really, really, really good start. They're doing very well for territory. They did take the 2 before. Normally I'm against that, but they got back up the field. They restricted Wigan's meters fairly well. Poor end to Wigan's last set. Gifting territory and field position away. Moving the ball around nicely. A couple times already. This is a really good start for Leigh. Really good. This will be 6-0 with a kick to come as well. And that is Senior in the corner. First try of the day. Okay. Well, fair dues. Fair dues. Well, chance to take an 8-0 lead. That would be huge, to be fair. All right. It's interesting that, Billy, considering how you started your conversations in here. That's very interesting. All righty. I think Cook's been a bit better over the last few weeks and months with his conversions. But still not great. Norman Finkelstein has 43% on this one. Kick is no good. It will stay 6-0. It will stay 6-0. Okay. Leigh doing well, making my prediction. So yeah, same here as well. Same here. Casford Warrington 2420 was wondering if that's the case for you. Get a lot of money it will help with. I have Warrington to win that one. I think Cass could win that, but I've still got Warrington to win. So 6-0 for Leigh, back underway. Collected by Lamb on the try line. Hands it off to Offengarry with a carry over the 10. 15.5 minutes gone. 61% possession for Leigh. Completion rate 86 and 83%. 250 metres to 132. God damn. Next carry is going to be from Brogan, shifting towards the left a little bit. Nearly lost the ball there, I think, but he stopped just shy of the 30. Next carry from Badrock. 16 minutes gone. Scoots from dummy half. Good meters over the 40, just shy of halfway. Last tackle coming up. Lamb goes right to Cook. Hits the belly of the ball. Could be a tough take again for Marshall. Good chase from Hanley as well. Ooh, drops the ball. Oh my God. Marshall saying backwards. I don't think he's going to get away with that one. I don't think he's getting away with that. Well, they're challenging it. I think that's a poor challenge, I'll be honest with you. I think that's a poor challenge. Jake Connor try? Not fair dues. I also realised late that there's no SASA yesterday as well for the fancy team, and there's no... Who else was I missing? Kieran, who I brought in for Eckersley a couple of weeks back. So 16.5 gone, the clock is stopped. Marshall, I'm pretty sure drops this. Unless they're going to get away with a penalty here, I don't know. Just to be clear, Billy, you came here, by the way. So, if you'd like me to do one on my own stream, all you'd have to do for that to happen is kind of just leave. Because I made this stream, right? And then you came here and then wanted me to leave my own stream. It's kind of weird that. You could just leave at any time. But common sense isn't common, as they say, unfortunately. As they say. Well, very interesting. Very interesting. Well, Wigan in possession anyway. 16 minutes, 45 gone. Havard plays it for O'Neill, who goes right to French, and then to Thompson, who carries it over the 40 inside Leigh territory. Can smell you from the screen. And how do I smell? Can you smell the essence of Jean-Paul Gaultier? Is that what you can smell? Cheers, mate. Shivering the ball left. It's with field. Lose a bit of ground towards the 30. Thought it was a wasted challenge. So did I. To be fair, what I think... It depends what they challenged. Did they challenge the knock-on or first contact? Because if they challenged the knock-on, I think it's a bit dodgy. But a kick towards the back right on the last tackle. Hodgkinson and Eckersley underneath it. They bat it back inside. There's a lost ball by Leigh. That could be a try for Wigan. Will it be checked? No. Kendall is convinced there was an error in there. Oh, playing trumpets again, are we? Hey. Alrighty. Nearly 18 minutes gone. 6-0 still for Leigh at the moment. Really good start. Mulhern is now on the field. And that is now 18 minutes gone. Leigh in possession on their own 20. Horn at dummy half. Hands the ball off to Milo Hanley. And up towards the 30. Horn at dummy half once again. 4 tackles to go. Left to Lamb. Then across to Hughes. And he's going to be stopped just shy of the 40. Gets a great offload back inside to Horn. That might have been a high shot there from Eckersley. He carries it up towards halfway though. He's not going to get a penalty for it. It's now with Liu. 18 and a half minutes gone. 45 metres out. Last tackle coming up. Good set from Leigh. It is right to Cook. Hits the belly of the ball again. Marshall underneath it. A couple errors so far. Takes it cleanly this time. Cutting back towards the middle. And carries it up towards the 20. Better that time for Marshall. Much better. French at dummy half. Goes right to Partington. And it's 10-4 for Hull KR as well. I did not think Bradford would be scoring so soon. I've only got them scoring 6 points today. Oh, they scored after 9 minutes. Burgess got one. Armitage got one after. And then Broadbent. Hampshire with the conversion. Last tackle. Out the back to French. Eats up some extra metres. Was looking to launch the ball right. It's actually the 4th tackle. Sorry. Last one now coming up. But it is a 6 again for Wigan. Partington goes left to Thompson. Ball across to Walters. Up towards Leigh's 30. 19 and a half minutes gone. Mulhern on for Brogan, by the way. Wardle back towards middle now with Thompson. Inside the red zone for, I want to say the first time in this game. Nearly 20 minutes gone as well. It's right to Smith. Then goes left to field. Second tackle. Cut out ball to Wardle in the back left corner. Milo Hanley is a great defender one-on-one, though, which is why I want him in the England squad. Next to the left touchline, 5 metres out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done with 20 minutes in this game. Leigh, back towards Winnell to Mago, who carries it over the 10. That's a great carry, dragging multiple defenders. 5 out in front of the left post. And it's going to be a scoop from dummy half, stop 2 metres shy. Play the ball for Mago, goes left to field, steps back inside, shrugs off one defender, then goes right to Smith. Chips the ball over the top, chase from French, collected on the try line by Liu. French tries to strip the ball away. But it's going to be a goal line dropout. Decent stuff there from Wigan. Much better. Much, much better. I'm deadly sorry. I bet you're not. For my comments, would you be able to forgive me and put some deodorant on? I'm going to say no. No wonder pie shops have been out of stock. Way more than my nan's gaff. Interesting. Interesting. Considering I've not had a pie in months. So I think they need to get on that. It's ruining the street. It's alright. It's just engagement for now. He'll be gone soon. It's alright. And the dropout was out on the full. Interesting. Interesting. 21 minutes gone. Well, Billy, it's been great chatting. I greatly appreciate it. It means a great deal that you came here, gave me some engagement, gave me the viewership. I hope you got an ad as well. That'd be good. But yeah, I'll put that money towards a pie, maybe some deodorant as well. But get stuffed and have a great rest of your day. 21 and a half minutes gone. Wigan shift it left now with Smith. Great ball across. That's a nice flat ball. A lot of zip on that. Walters is stopped a metre short the try line. 21 minutes 40 gone. They play it for Wardle, back towards middle to Smith. Then across to Ellis. Ends up straightening up with a carry. 2 tackles to go. They're inside the 10, about 6 metres out in front of the left post. 2 tackles left. It's right to Mago. Shifting towards the right-hand side. He's going to be stopped inches short of the try line. 22 minutes gone. Last tackle for Wigan. Needs to throw a bit of shape here, Wigan. Left to French. Ball across to Smith. Bumps off one. Gets an offload back to French. Steps past Hanley. French still going. Needs an offload. Gets one. Ellis needs to pick the ball. And he does. Offloads it back to Smith. This could be a great try. Cut out ball to Eckersley in the corner. Steps back inside. Eventually tackle 5 out. Great effort from Wigan to keep the play alive. But great scramble from Leigh to keep them out. That's beautiful stuff on both sides. Lovely. Billy. 22.5 minutes gone. Leigh will start a fresh set inside their own 10. So a long way to go. Wigan need to be disciplined. Leigh need to be careful in possession. Badrock with a carry just shy of the 20. Dragged back a few metres. Stopped just in front of the 10. And it's going to be Umila Hanley with the next carry up towards a 20. And a few post-contact metres as well. Good carry. 3 tackles to go. 23 gone. Lamb goes left to Mulhern. Strong shot from Partington. Got an arm around the neck there. 35 out from his own line. 23 gone. Right to Cook. 40-20 attempt, maybe. Towards the back right corner. Marshall is there, though. Collected on the 10. Marshall tracking back to get to it. But he returns over the 20. And just shy of the 30, but then pushed back a few metres back towards the 20. I really like the work rate from Leigh. The ball comes loose from Marshall. He says no way. They do have a challenge. But this has been a rough start from Wigan. I'm really liking the energy on both sides of the ball from Leigh at the minute. Really liking their energy. Wigan, they're just not matching it right now. It's a little bit too sluggish, a bit too lethargic. They've had a few Copperbergs, a bit too lethargic. Wigan needs to switch it on, but this is good from Leigh. Any other updates before I get back underway? So 6-0 for Leeds. Connor with the try and conversion, still 10-4 for Hull KR. Back underway, Leigh in possession. Toulouse lost it twice in a row at the 7 metre. Oh. There's a line for the 7 metres, Jonathan. Bloody hell. Just over 24 minutes gone. Hughes, just left of the post, will play this 12-13 out for Horn, who goes right to Liu, straightens up through centre field over the 10. He is now 3 metres out between the posts. 24.5 gone, 3 tackles left for Leigh. Horn goes right to Offengawi. Was looking for an offload for a second then, but he's 2 out right at the sticks. 2 tackles to go. Plays for Horn. He goes short side right to Cook. Goes over his head slightly. He wasn't expecting it, I don't think, but it ends up in the hands of O'Brien near the right touchline. Taken to ground on the last tackle. 8 metres out. Armstrong left to Cook. Goes down the short side right again. Ball across to Hanley. Tries to kick through, but he's tackled. Marshall picks the ball up. And is 15 out from his own line. I don't know what you're asking, Kieran. I have Warrington to win and Wigan to win. But I don't know specifically what you're asking. Just over 25 minutes gone. O'Neill at dummy half will go left to Thompson. And he carries it up towards a 40. Why is O'Brien always smashing the header on the ground? I don't know. When he used to play in the back row, he was getting smashed by the back rowers constantly. Decent kick towards the back right corner. Great chase from Hodkinson. Collected by Senior, though, inside the 10. French makes a great tackle. 2 or 3 metres out from the try line. O'Brien at dummy half scoots up towards a 10. Tackle from Marker from Hodkinson. Good stuff. Next carry from Senior through centre field. 15 out from his own line. Drags a few defenders up towards a 20. Plays it for Davis. Goes right to Armstrong. Slips over on the 30. Gets up and keeps going. Makes an extra 5 or 6 metres. Good stuff. Aletsky try. Fair dues. And a kick towards the back left corner. 40-20 attempt, but field is there. It's just an estimate. I get you, Jonathan. I know what you meant, lad. But I appreciate the specificity. That's a poor place to turn it over. That. Well, not too bad, actually. 26.5 minutes gone. Hodkinson at dummy half goes left to Marshall. Leigh quick off the defensive line there. Plays it for field now with Eckersley. Carries it over the 30 and a few extra metres as well. Few extra metres. 3 tackles to go. French goes left to Ellis. I think Wigan need to move the ball around inside the midfield here. They get an offload to Thompson. Straightens up with a carry up towards halfway. Still 2 tackles to go. It is left to Smith. Inside Leigh territory. Then across the field. A little bit slow and a bit clunky on this set. But Field shrugs off a few defenders. Makes up some extra metres. Falls over. Gets back up. Then up towards a 30. 27 gone. Last tackle for Wigan. On the 30 with Smith. Aims a kick towards the back right corner. Few players chasing. Oh dear. Straight over the dead ball line. That is poor from Harry Smith. He's not happy with himself at all. Oh dear. Rare try for Ledsky. Should get another couple or so. Before he's off to the Bears. I hope he goes well at the Bears. And then in row 7, possibly. Well, someone's been hitting the skull. And it's going to be Hughes with the next carry through centre field, pumping his legs. That's a good carry. That's a great carry, actually, from Hughes through centre field. Nearly 28 minutes gone. Davis at dummy half goes left to Mulhern. Straightens up with a carry up towards the 40. And extra metres too. 28 minutes now gone. Davis back towards middle to Lamb, then to Liu. Carries it up towards the 30 and just over 25 metres out. Lee are doing really well for metres. I thought they'd be stricted a fair bit this week, but they are actually doing really well for metres. It's then across to Alec Vinker, stopped just shy of the 10 over on the right-hand side. 2 tackles to go. It's now with Cook in centre field, left to Liu. Straightens up with a carry. He's stopped 2 metres out, just left of the sticks. I see you, Kieran. I see you. And a almost lost ball from Mulhern. It's right to Cook, kick towards the back right corner. Could be awkward. Taken by Wardle. Great return over the 10. He's got a break over the 20. Armstrong's chasing who is quick. Flicks the ball off to Marshall. He's got Trout to beat, and he does beat him. Senior's cutting across in the corner on the 20, on the 10. In the corner. Great finish. Great try. Wigan needed something. They got something from nowhere. Awkward stuff on the last from Lee. Awkward kick towards the back right. Well taken by Wardle. Tries given. Few Lee players arguing something, but that is a great try. Possibly game on. Lee are doing really well in this game. That is against a run of play at the minute, but that's going to be 6-4 with a kick to come. That is nicely done from Wardle. Great flick on, a good take from Marshall as well. Slightly having to bend down to collect that as well. So that's fair play getting that done cleanly. But I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with Lee there. You know, there's plenty of defenders there. Obviously, the missed tackle didn't help, but good effort from Armstrong. Good effort from Trout as well. And good effort from Senior. So I don't have any complaints there with Lee. Just a kind of a bit of misfortune, but good stuff from Wigan against a run of play to get some points on the board. They really needed that, to be fair. Lee were on the front foot. Maybe that's a spark they need. Maybe it swings momentum. We'll see. Helps my prediction, but bugger, I get you. Again, Kieran, I see you, Kieran. I see you. With the prediction, I see you. Well, yeah, trumpet, actually. Hey, 6-4, the kick to come. There's no Kieran as well. Who's going to take it? Oh, formal review. Checking contact on Umila Hanley. Okay, hang on a minute. This might be chalked off. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Right then, that's going to be no try. Push in the back. That's going to be a penalty for Lee, actually. They might go for 2. I actually think they'll go for 2 here now. 29 minutes gone. Penalty try. I don't think so. I think because there's enough defenders around him, there's no guarantee he would have scored. God, they're playing that buzzer any time something goes wrong for Wigan, aren't they? I think they will take the 2. Right, well, penalty for Lee. What are they going to choose to do here? Or are they going to kick it? No, they will go for 2. All they have to do is fall, and he would have scored. Maybe. Maybe, but they normally say there's no guarantee because he could have dropped the ball afterwards, or if there's players in proximity, they could have made the last-ditch tackle. So, because they couldn't guarantee that it would have been grounded. Well, I go for 2 when you have a shit kicker. 1, because they might get it, and 2, if they miss it, they'll most likely get it back from a dropout on the 20. 29.5 gone. The kick from Cook is good. And that will be 8-0 for Leigh. My exact score is still on. Just kind of need a penalty from Leigh, and that's it. But it's going to be probably impossible to get, really, at this point. Marshall should have taken it. Well, he didn't know, did he? So... Kieran, please, I get you. If you could make it the last time, I get you. Back underway. Leigh shifting the ball right. Decent meters down the right-hand side. Hanley up towards the 30. 30.5 minutes gone. Hull KR now up 16 points to 4. And it's going to be Alec Vinker with the next carry up towards a 40. And it's 12-0 for Leeds as well. Davis over on the right-hand side at dummy half comes back towards the middle. And a drop from Liu on Leigh's 40. It did go forwards. They'll give territory away to Wigan. They need to answer back soon. I think they need to get at least 1 before they go into the sheds. 31 minutes gone, 9 to go. So scrum for Wigan coming up just over 40 metres out in centre field. Completion rate 86 and 77%. Oh dear. So Smith will feed the ball into the scrum. He goes right to O'Neill, across to Eckersley, who takes the first carry. Good carry up towards a 30. That's an easy 15 metres right there. How much does Sky cost per year? I don't really know. I've got it as part of like a package thing, so I don't know specifically. It is left to field, then to Wardle. 15 metres out down the left edge. Great chance for Wigan here. Marshall back towards the middle to Smith. Goes at the line himself. Stopped just over 10 metres out, slightly left of the post. 3 tackles left. O'Neill goes right to Ellis. He's then going to straighten up, cut towards the left-hand side. Now with Smith, launches the ball right to French. He could do a little magic here. Couple steps, wrapped up just over the 10. Slightly right of the post. 8 minutes to go in the first half. He's slow getting up. Well, that's actually a penalty for offside. Hypothetical, if all games were on Super League Plus, how much would you pay per month for it? What's the maximum you pay every month for Super League Plus? If every game was on that, no other broadcaster, just that, how much would you pay per month at max? Right to French, flat ball across, and a bit of a mess again. And the buzzer goes off again. 7.5 to go. Lamb is arguing something, so's French. Oh, it's not backwards. Okay, not backwards by Leigh, then kick through from Partington. I think it is actually a 20-metre tap for Leigh. Because it went backwards from Lamb. 25, 30 quid a month. Okay, fair enough. Fair dues, fair dues. 33 minutes gone in this game so far. 7 to go in the first half. Next carry from Trout. He's up towards the 30. 200 a year? Okay. Alrighty. 33 minutes, 15 gone. Lamb at dummy half, played by Davis. He then goes left to Mulhern. That's a strong run. Stop just shy of halfway. It is then with Cook shifting it right to O'Brien, then across to Hanley. Ball across to Armstrong. Bit of room to manoeuvre down the right-hand side over the 30. Now 25 out near the right touchline. Oh, Sky's 200 a year. Is that what you're saying? Back towards the middle is now with Liu. In centre field over the 20. Now 15 out. Last tackle for Leigh. It is left to Lamb. Last tackle. Back inside. Chance here. O'Brien stopped 3 metres away from the try line. That's where they'll turn the ball over. Great set again from Leigh. Really good performance so far. 6 minutes to go in the first half. French plays for Partington, and it's going to be Hodkinson with the first carry. Makes about 2 or 3 metres there. Field hands it off to Marshall, and he carries it just over the 10. Now at Field, he goes left to Walters, and over the 20 down the left edge of the park. Look for an offload, gets one to Field, but he's then wrapped up on the 20. Yeah, they do need to take a few more chances here, Lee. If we can get one, they are back in it. O'Neill at dummy half, played by Mago. O'Neill goes right to French. Goes at the line. Flicks a ball onto Eckersley. Option on his outside, but great tackle from Lamb. Last tackle coming up. French goes down the short side right. Kicks down the line. Underneath it is O'Brien. Takes it cleanly on the 10. Cuts back towards the middle. And he's up towards the 20. What a shot from Brad O'Neill. Oh my God, baby. Jesus, hell of a shot. Senior up towards the 13, just over it. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Well, there you go, Kieran, getting knocked on his backside again. O'Brien. 4 minutes 45 to go in the first half. Badrock at dummy half. Badrock plays it for Davis at dummy half, who goes left to Hughes. Gets a great offload. Drawing in 2, offloads the ball to Senior down the left-hand side. Gets around Hodkinson. Sport is inside. Tackled on the 20. Wigan are just not ready for Lee's pace and energy at the minute. Great flick back from Lamb. Go on, score off the back of this. Just do it. 2 tackles to go. Cook launches it right to Hanley. He steps back inside, spins, shrugs off another defender. Hanley still going on the 10. Takes the ground about 14 metres out. It is left to Lamb. Last tackle, chips towards the back left corner. Senior underneath it, so is Hodkinson. Hodkinson takes it cleanly. 5 out from his own line. We've got 4 minutes to go in the first half. Long way for Wigan to go here, and players need to get back on side as well. Eckersley with the first carry. Doesn't really make any ground. And I don't know what happened there. I just missed that, but there's a break here for Field. O'Brien's chasing Armstrong with a great chase. Nailed it first time. Good effort. Great try from Field. See, in a moment, and just anywhere, Wigan almost had it before with Marshall. I need to see the start of that one again. Great effort from Armstrong. Great effort to get back. But Field with a great try. Look at him go. Look at him go. I need to see the start. But Wigan's back in it. This will be 8-6 in a second out of absolutely nowhere. Look at that. It's going to be a 2-score game. All that possession, all that territory, all that good work. I need to see it. Okay, what happened here? So Eckersley had the ball. It was a penalty for a high shot. And then quick tap from Field. Everyone napping. Gets between Liu and somebody else couldn't quite tell. Past O'Brien. Armstrong with a great chase. And puts it down just right at the sticks. Good stuff. Good stuff from Wigan there. Or from Field specifically to make that happen. Lee will be very disappointed. They will be very disappointed after all that. Well, this will be 8-6 very soon. Okay. Up the Nigel Wood paper plate balls. Can't say that, Jay. Can't say that. Oh, it is actually 16-10. Oh my God, Bradford's making a game of it. Well, that's my exact score. Impossible now. I could get my exact score in this game, but I can only have Lee getting a penalty. And then Wigan needs to score 24 more points. And then I'm on for 30 points to 18 in the Leeds game. I'm on for it. But we'll have to see. But I've got all winners, or at least 2 winners on at the minute. Scored a try, only cost us a 16th injury. Oh, to the try scorer, which was... Did Connor Wynn get an injury? Is that what you're saying? And back underway. Kickoff bounces in front of the 10 and then over it. Marshall hands it off to Mago. And he's going to carry it back over the 10. 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. See if Wigan can do anything else with possession. with a little bit of time left. Walters with the next carry, 15 out from his own line, down the left edge of the park. O'Neill goes right to Thompson through the middle, and he takes it just a few metres shy of the 30. 1 minute 10 to go and 3 tackles left. Left to Ellis, out the back to Smith. Takes it in just cleanly enough, then has to take the carry himself. 1 minute to go. 2 tackles left. It's now with Ellis. Steps past Mulhern. Great meters up towards the halfway line. That's a good carry from Ellis. And last one coming up. It's out the back to French. Steps past the inside pressure. But that's going to be a lost ball from Wigan. I don't know what happened there. Incorrect play the ball? Or a knock on? Oh, yes, there was a knock on in there, I think. Yeah, there was. Okay, 30 seconds to go. Leigh will get 3 plays, possibly. No point for a drop goal. I mean, they could do it if they want to be awkward, but there's no need for it. Unless they want to kind of take a penalty out of the equation early on for the second half. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Brian absolutely smashed into it again. Oh, my God. 25 seconds to go. Trout with the next carry. It's 45 metres out from the try line. Leigh not really posing much of a threat at the minute. Are they going to try something or no? We'll see. That looked forward to Liu. 35 out. A little bit less now in centre field. 10 seconds to go. This could be the last one of the half. Left to Lamb. Steps back inside. Couple shimmies. Look at him go. Shifts it right to Cook. Great chance. Might have the numbers in space here. Cut out ball. Armstrong in the corner. Hang on a minute. Chucks it back inside. May have been in touch. Situation diffused. That will be half time. Oh my God. It is 8-6 to Leigh. That's a cracking first half from Leigh, to be fair. That is a cracking first half. Damn. Interesting. I'm going to put up a poll to see what people think. I think Leigh's been the best team so far. By a decent margin too. Okay, Leigh and Wigan. Feel sorry for the man. I know he's like Brett Hodgson back in the day at Warrington. Getting smashed to pieces. That's 17 injured. Mellor's now gone off as well. Okay, well, he's in my fantasy team too. This is a great week for me. This is great. I've got Armstrong at the very least. So Armstrong... Oh, Sivo's still captain. And I've got no transfers as well. I had Martin on the bench. I don't even know if he's fit. Taylor Ray should be available, but I've got French on the bench too, but I brought Croft in. Oh, no. Armstrong at fullback. My back line is Sivo, Kieran, Jusom, and Johnston. So I need Johnston and Jusom to kill it. I've got no Kieran or Sivo, one of which is the captain. I've got Croft and Irwin in the halves. SASA didn't play. Walker in the front row with Vaughan. Martin and McDonald. Martin was 18th man last week, or the week before. Mellor's now injured, and I've got no changes until, well, after this week I should have 4 new changes. I'm getting shat on here. I'm getting absolutely shat on. Brett was game as he come out. Yeah, he kept working. One player that I always liked. So regulars of this channel will know that I'm a big fan of... Was it Jenkins or was it Holroyd? Or was it both? I actually put Holroyd in my team at the start of the year, I think. It was Holroyd. So regulars of the channel will know that I'm a big fan of Keanu Kinney. Just his work rate at fullback. Like, he's a really exciting player. He's a little bit like Kai Taylor-Ray. He's that kind of build. Really short, nippy ball runner. But returns with a lot of real strength. He works hard constantly. Puts his body on the line constantly too. Really fun to watch. And a player like that who just came to mind, now I was thinking of Warrington fullbacks, was Richie Mathers. Like, I remember constantly with Mathers, he'd get the ball and it's just full steam ahead. Never backing out. It's just fully committing to the carry. I love seeing that because he gave it his all. It was a good signing for us. I think we got him from Wigan, actually. Lee, another one of them teams who ends up beating themselves? I guess so, yeah. I guess so. Want to come work for our strength and conditioning staff? Can't be much worse than what we have. I'll take any job. I mean, there could be a Saints job available. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Jenkins only needs 3 more tries to equal the most by prop forward. Okay, fair dues. Even admit Leeds Rhinos winning 16-0, not surprised. Fair dues, 18-0 half-time. Yeah, didn't have a sidestep in him, but like that kind of player. Yeah, he was normally good, you know, with the link-up in structure. Moving the ball around, bit of pace as well, getting around the outside. Okay. Right, then. Looking at the poll, 15 votes, 53% have Leigh to win from this point on. Okay. Well, fair dues. They have been the better team so far. Might get a refill of water soon. Right. Do you think they'll scrap Captain's Challenge next year? I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Have a look at this whole road try. Barges over one. Well, then gets the offload. Who actually... Is that McCormack? I don't know who that is. I actually don't recognise him. But no, I don't think they'll scrap it. I think it's useful enough. They just need to find ways to clean it up. But it's a useful enough thing, in my opinion. Toulouse have actually been pretty good, especially given they're missing their 2 best players. I suppose so. I gave them a chance because I think they could hold their own through the middle, which people watching the game could let me know whether they are or aren't. But it's just in attack, they wouldn't be able to do as much damage. But I thought maybe the backline change for Leeds would help them out a bit to create some more chances. Cassell with the offload. Oh yeah, it might have been actually. It might have been. Cassell's a good young player coming through the system as well. Possible, unless he isn't English, could possibly be in a future England squad, next World Cup maybe. Depends if he gets regular minutes over the next couple seasons, which I reckon he will do. Because Leeds will have to promote him at some point. He got some decent minutes last year. A couple this year towards the back end of the year, so we'll see. We'll see. But I'm thinking, like, I know Thomas is also Welsh. Whether he's eligible for both Wales and England, I don't know. That's Luke Thomas from Warrington, by the way. You know, he's someone that could be part of the England setup in the future. There's Cassell. I'm trying to think of some other young props. Obviously, O'Connor sounds more Irish, but I don't actually know. Maybe he's eligible for both as well. Don't know. Toulouse not the best side tonight, but Leeds Rhinos too strong for them. Fair dues. Leeds have been clunky. Okay then. Well, thank you for the insights. Thank you very much. Once again, on that Legs League for the NRL Predictions League. Last week, I forgot to do my predictions. And this week, I forgot to do the first 3. Which is annoying. Really annoying. Shocking. 21 votes, 52% have Leigh to win from this point on. Okay. So other scores are 16-10 to Hull KR, tries from Burgess, Broadbent and May, 2 kicks for Hampshire, and tries from Wynn and Armitage, 1 kick from Hooley. And then 18-0 to Leeds, tries from O'Connor, Oledsky and Holroyd, and 3 kicks from Connor. Fair dues. Fair dues. And so far the NRL this week, I've got 3 correct predictions, but I think I've got all my I've got all my margins wrong, actually. I had Roosters 1-12, they won by 13+. They battered the Cowboys 82-12. Had the Dolphins 13+, but it was only 28-22. And then the Bulldogs, I was tempted to put the Bulldogs at 13+. I was very tempted. But they won by 14. Oh my God. Birmingham's playing Barcelona in a preseason friendly. Oh my God. And guess what? It's 1-1. Look at him go. Birmingham, mate. They're going to win it all this year. They're going to win it all. Any champion? No, not a... I forgot what day it is. Oh, it's a Friday. There won't be any championship games on, will there? I don't think so. Nay. Not on a Friday. Jake kind of doing what he does best. Indeed. Much better than the Cass game with conversions. That's for sure. Right, I'm going to refill this water. I will be back very soon. Be with you shortly. Howdy. Teams like Birmingham shouldn't be drawing against a good side like Barcelona. Well, it's a pre-season game, Adam. But Everton's pre-season, mate. It's getting on my nerves, lad. It's getting on my nerves. Beat Dundee 4-0. If you watch the highlights, those goals are all just mistakes from the back line. That's all it is. We didn't create anything. And then we drew 0-0 to Bolton and then lost 1-0 to Stoke. Like, we're such a poor pre-season team. We're really bad. We'll finish 12th and it'll all be forgotten. Can't wait. Can't wait. All right. $23 votes, 57% have Leigh to win. Are there any live statistics? Let's have a gander. Live stats. 55% possession, 84% completion to Warriors. I don't know why I call them Warriors. It's just because it came up there. To Wigan's 75%. More carries, more meters, less tackles, more run meters, more post contact meters. Wigan's had more tackle busts. Leigh's had more kick return meters. 2 more play the balls inside the red zone. Same number of attacking kicks. 1 more kick in general play from Wigan. 5 errors from Wigan to Leigh's 4. And a missed goal from Leigh as well. So fairly even in a few stats areas, or about even. If anyone wants to throw in a score prediction for full time, have a go. Let me know. Have a guess. Okay. 24 votes, 54% have Leigh to win. Wigan need some more impact through the middle in this second half. Leigh's doing well to restrict meters. They're getting up the park pretty well, which is the first thing. They're getting up the park. They're able to kick to the corners. And then they're doing well to restrict Wigan. And they're pretty disciplined off the back of it as well, which helps massively. Oh, mate, what a try from Walker before. Wait, was it even Walker who got on it? Jesus. Ramsey, oh my God. 24-14 to Wigan. Okay, all right. So you're saying one more trying to kick from Leigh and then comfortable from Wigan after that. Okay. Fair dues, fair dues. Panthers Raiders could be a good game. Broncos Knights. That's scheduled for tomorrow, but it's not confirmed. I might not be doing it. We'll see. Oh, yeah, also tomorrow I will be doing Castleford versus Warrington. And tomorrow night I'm doing Catalans versus Wakey. And then there's nothing on Sunday. So yeah, the NRL one tomorrow morning is not confirmed. So I ended up cancelling the one this morning. Okay. Teams are coming back out. We'll get underway shortly. Let's get us rolling, lads. Get us rolling. Get us moving. Okay. I'll end this poll. 27 votes, 56% have Leigh to win. Oof, Matt Pete was not happy, saying they don't deserve to be as close as they are currently. I think he's right, though. I think it feels more like a 14-4 to me. That's what it feels like. 14-2, 14-4. That's what the game's felt like in the first half. If I had to guess what the game feels like. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we are back underway for the second half. Collected by Lamb, hands the ball off to Mulhern with the first carry. And he takes it just over the 10. "20 seconds gone. Davis goes down the short side left. And over the 30. And makes up a few extra post-contact meters there as well. 30 seconds gone. Davis. Next carry through the middle from Liu up towards the 40. And then down the short side left again with Mulhern. And inside Wigan territory already. Great opening set. Last one coming up out the back to O'Brien. Aims a kick towards the back left corner. Coming down just in front of the 10 for Field. Takes it cleanly. 50 seconds gone. And he's just shy of the 20. Bull's not doing bad at KR. Yeah, I think that's a surprising scoreline at the minute. It's not a good sign for KR. They should be dominating, I think. That's 1 minute gone. Wigan in possession of their own 20. Walters down the left edge up towards the 30. Plays it for O'Neill, who hands it off to Marshall. Cuts back towards the middle, just over the 30 towards centre field. 2 tackles to go. Shifts it right to Ellis. And he's over the 40. Last one coming up, minute and a half gone in the second half. O'Neill goes out the back to Smith. Under pressure, gets the kick away. Aims towards the back left. Armstrong takes it behind the 10. And he cuts back towards the middle, returning the ball up towards the 20. Looking at a few players to... Who does he want to run into? Does he want to run into Partington, Mago, or Thompson? He chooses Partington. Smart choice. Although he does put in a few solid defensive hits. Next carry up towards the 30 from Senior. 2 minutes gone in the second half. And second tackle for Leigh. And they're already in a good spot, to be fair, up towards the 40 with Badrock. Lands on his front as well. Wigan slow down play the ball a little bit. Now with Liu, he goes right to Cook with an early kick towards the back right. Hanley was chasing, but he's been taken out, possibly. I'm not sure. There was a collision with Walters, but I'm not sure if Walters did anything to him. I don't know. I'll have to see that again. Next carry from Hodkinson over the 30. Shrugs off one defender, but then tackled by Mulhern. 2.5 gone. I'm just having a look at this real quick. Oh, it's Wardle that gets across. Yeah, Wardle cuts across. I think that could have been a penalty for Leigh, but it's not been called. And it's going to be Thompson with the next carry just shy of halfway. 2 tackles to go for Wigan. It is right to Ellis, then to French. Ball across to Field. Early ball to Eckersley. Gets around one. And an offload back inside to Field. Trying to step past Davis. And he does. Cutting back towards the middle. And he carries it up towards the 30. 3 minutes gone. Last tackle in this set for Wigan. It is left to Smith. And he aims a kick towards the back left corner. And he comes down with it 5 out from the try line. Long way for Leigh to go. 3 minutes 20 gone in the second half. It's going to be Hanley with the first carry up towards the 10. Next carry is from Mulhern. Through the middle. Over the 20. Pumping his legs. Gets some extra metres too. 25 out from his own line. 3.5 gone. Cook goes right to Alec Vinker over the 30. He makes about 10 metres as well. Davis in centre field with Liu. Shifts the ball left to Lamb. Flat ball across to Hughes. Tips it on to O'Brien. But then it comes up in the hands of Hodkinson, who offloads it to French. Are Wigan actually about to take the lead in this game? Are they actually about to take the lead? This will be given. I mean, we'll have a look at it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There was just a knock on from Leigh, I think, and then picked up by Hodkinson. I cannot believe Wigan are leading. After all that in the first half. Damn. This will be 12-8 in a second. Oh my God. Well, there we go. French with a try. Let's have a look at this against a Lamb. Goes to Hughes. Tries to offload the ball. O'Brien drops it backwards. Picked up by Hodkinson. Offloads to French. And he is gone. Tries confirmed as well. French and Field getting the tries. Who'd have thunk it? Okay. That's what Wigan can do, obviously. They've got players that can pounce on stuff. But mistake there from Leigh. Oh dear, oh dear. Bear with me, folks. Just need to do something. All right. Right, back underway. It is 12-8 to Wigan. 6 minutes gone in the second half. Gonna see what Leigh can do now, though. O'Connor is on for Mago. Hopefully O'Connor goes well again today. McDonald try. Fantasy team, get in. Love to see it. Could do with Jusom getting a try as well. And O'Neill goes down the short side right with Partington up towards the 30. Six and a half gone. They shift it left to Smith. Switch back to Walters. And he stopped 35 out from his own line. Croft assist. Get in. Fancy team. Get in. Warrington Wolves legend, Brodie Croft. And a kick crossfield towards the back right corner. Not a great kick, but Senior doesn't take it cleanly enough straight away, so he's under pressure. Loses a couple metres as well. 25 out of his own line. Our next carry is going to be from Badrock up towards the 30. Our next one from Senior. Davis with a scoop from dummy half over the 40. Still a few metres shy of halfway. 2 tackles to go for Leigh. And it's left to Lamb. Aims a kick towards the back left. Field underneath it. Takes it cleanly on the 10. Cutting back towards the middle. Could get some leverage on the outside of Hanley, but Hanley with a great tackle. This is why he should be in the England squad, mate. He's just too good in defence. He's too good. Don't shit the bed in this game now, please, Umila. Please. Smith goes left to Wardle with a good carry up towards the 30. Plays it for O'Neill. Back inside to Ellis. Straightens up with a carry up towards a 40. 2 tackles to go. He then goes right to O'Connor. Over halfway. Strong contact with Trout and a few extra metres as well. Leo in the tackle too. 8 minutes gone in the second half. It is then left to Smith. Beats the inside pressure. Ball across to Marshall. Needs a kick over the top. Produces one. Collected on the 20 by Mulhern. Look at him go. Launches the ball left. It's now with Lamb. Might be a bit of space on the left here. Eats up a few more metres. 25 out of his own line down the left edge. Plays for Badrock, who scoops it up and carries some dummy half up towards just shy of the 40. And Senior, with the next carry down the left edge, just behind halfway. Davis now goes right to Leo, who takes it inside Wigan's half, up towards and just over their 40. Davis, with 2 tackles to go, goes right to Cook. Chips the ball low towards the back right. Marshall controls it with his foot, collects a few metres from his own line, and returns 5 out, but is pushed back a metre or so. Long way for Wigan to go now. 9 minutes gone in the second half. Scoop from Smith over the 10. Getting them out of trouble early on. O'Neill goes left to Wardle, and he carries it up towards the 20. I forget sometimes that Wardle actually played for Warrington in 2022. I actually forget that sometimes. That's when we gave King, or was it? No, I think it might have been, was it 23? It was 22 or 23. I think it was 22, actually. We gave King to Wigan, and he won a grand final, and came back. Hasn't won one since. Shock. Now Wardle's won a few more at Wigan. Shock. Kick on the last tackle. Anyway, we won't talk about that anymore. Next return from Senior. Just left to centre field, 25 out of his own line. It is 22-10 for Hull KR as well. Our next carry, still down the left-hand side from Badrock up towards a 30. And still 24-0 for Leeds. Next carry from Hughes. Oof, nearly tipped then. Oof, that was awkward. 50 minutes on the clock, half an hour to go. Next carry from Trout. A few metres shy of halfway. Havard is on for Thompson. Left to Lamb. Then across to Varlep, who gets an offload, but intercepted by Eckersley. There is no way. There is absolutely no way Wigan's about to extend the lead here, even though that's kind of what I said before, really, about them taking the lead. But, mate, another mistake from Leigh. Wigan will extend the lead. This will be 16-8. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, son. Wigan taking advantage of the misfortunes and miscommunications and errors of Leigh. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. First moment, as they say from Varlepu, is an interception. I mean, good idea trying to get the offload. Like, I get it. I appreciate it. But it is an interception for a try. Oh dear. 16-8. Exact score is still on. Actually, well, it's not, because Leigh won't go for 2. Bear with me, I need to respond to this. Bear with me, nearly done. The kick is no good. 16-8 is the scoreline. 52 minutes gone. Hey. Can't believe I took Eckersley out for Kieran as well. He's been scoring more recently too, which is annoying. Okay, back underway. So Varlepu came on for Liu. Off the kickoff, it's Marshall in possession, who returns it up towards a 20. George, I don't think Leeds versus Toulouse is as big a scoreline as, or should be as big a scoreline as you think, because Toulouse have been a good team recently, and you're missing players in the back line, so you're already comfortable enough. I think what you've currently got is fine. 53 minutes gone. Next carry from Wigan, just shy of halfway. O'Neill at dummy half. Goes right to O'Connor. And he's just shy of Lee's 40. Last one coming up. It is left to Smith. And from the 40, aims a kick towards the back left corner. Armstrong underneath on the 10. Takes it cleanly and returns just over the 10. But is dragged slightly close towards the touchline. And it's Hanley with the next carry. 53.5 minutes gone. And there's still like 25 minutes, well, a bit more to go as well. Another whole road try. Damn, okay. Look at him go. He did nothing for me at the start of the year. In the fantasy team. Jesus Christ. Mulhern with the next carry. 25 out from his own line. On for a hat-trick. Look at him go. It is left to Varlepu. Nearly drops the ball. Takes the carry down the left edge. Pumping his legs. That's a good carry. Just shy of the 40. 54 minutes gone. Back towards the middle. It's now with Cook. Kicks from behind the 40. Hits the belly of the ball. Good height on that. Bounces on the 20. Back towards the 10. Good chase from Hanley as well. Field collects it just in front of the try line. Hanley is there though. And gets him tackled on the 10. Drags him back a metre or two. Look at Umaila Hanley go. Look at him go. I mean, everyone likes having plenty of points on the board, but objectively speaking, you're already comfortable. Like, everyone wants plenty of points on the board. Next carry through the middle. It is right to French. Goes for a 40-20 attempt here on the fourth tackle. Over the head of Senior. But Senior gets a fortune of the bounce there on the 10. And he returns up towards the 20. I feel like I'm getting a bit of a runny nose here, by the way. That's why I keep doing this. I might need to go blow my nose in a bit. If we get a stoppage in the game, that would help. But I feel like I'm getting a runny nose. I don't know why. 55 minutes gone. 25 minutes to go. And it's going to be Armstrong with the next carry. Davis at dummy half. Up towards a 40 now with Mulhern down the right edge. This fan's going on too. It's getting too hot in here. Davis. Hopefully people can't hear that fan. That would be great. Cook goes left to Lamb. Out the back to O'Brien, who is absolutely smashed into again. Absolutely smashed into. Can somebody please help this man out? That is the third time he's been smashed into. Please. Get this man a shield. Please. Somebody. 56 minutes gone. 24 to go. Marshall with a carry. A few metres shy of halfway. O'Neill goes right to Kurt. Then across to Smith. Goes at the line himself. Maybe nearly a high shot, but that's okay. Just over the 40. Inside Leigh's half. Short side right to French. Slips over on the 30. I think if Wigan score next, I think they've put the game to bed. Smith drills it low towards the touchline. 5 out from the try line as well. It's a well-placed kick. Good game management from Harry Smith there. 56.5 minutes gone. O'Brien needs to learn to sidestep. He's getting on a bit now, hasn't he? His legs. When your legs don't work like they used to before, is how the saying goes. Thank you, Ed. 57 minutes gone. 23 to go. It is left off and go. He drops the ball. This will be a scrum for Wigan, 30 metres out. Okay. Feed the ball into the scrum. It's left to Smith. Steps back towards the middle. And he's just over 20 metres out in centre field. I need to go blow my nose. Jesus Christ. It is right to O'Connor. 58 minutes gone. 22 to go. It is right to French. Ball across. Good hands. May have been forward as well in the corner. Hodkinson goes in for another try. He's killing it for tries this year. Good movement down the right side. I think there may have been a forward in there. I do need to see it again. I will be honest. But good movement down the right side. He has given it. I don't think there's anything else to check for, to be honest. I think it's all good. But I think Wigan might have just put the game to bed there. I think that might be it. This will be 20 points to 8. So, fair dues. Fair dues. Wigan. They've been gifted some opportunities. They've been a little bit more competitive. They've restricted meters a little bit more and stuff. But I'm going to quickly go blow my nose. I'll be back as soon as I can. Howdy. Right. We're into the final quarter, folks. Hey. So, it is 28. I don't know if they've done the kick or not. If someone could let me know, that'd be splendid. Unless I see something shortly. Oh, we're back underway. So, it is 20 points to 8. 19.5 minutes to go. The try was for Hodkinson. And let's get that added on. And we're good to keep rolling. Rolling on a river. Okay, then. Kicked himself. Oh, beautiful. Liam Horn is on for Matt Davis. Left to Kerr, then to Smith. Early kick, actually, on the 4th tackle. Over the 20. O'Brien drops it backwards over the 10. Collects it 6 or maybe 6 to 8, just to avoid certain numbers. 6 to 8 metres away from the try line. 61 minutes gone, 19 to go. Connor missed conversion, 28-0. Newman try, okay. Hanley with the next carry. Just shy of the 30, plays of a horn. And it's now with Senior, who carries it up towards the 40. That's a good carry. 21.5 minutes gone. Chris, that's...
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak.
Off and go with a carry down the right edge. Look at him go. Thinks he's a halfback all of a sudden. Well, there's some decent meters now. Shifting it left. 40 out from Wigan's try line. It's left to Lamb. Then to O'Brien. Someone don't smash into him. It's left to Senior. Good meters down the left-hand side. Stopped 25 out. Last one coming up. Plays of a Badrock. Now with Lamb. Then across to Cook. Puts boot to ball on the 30. Coming down on the 10. Alec Vinker goes up, takes it cleanly, but is tackled on the 10. Or maybe Marshall took it in. I thought it was Alec Vinker that took it. 62 gone, 18 to go. It is Wardle with the next carry up towards the 20. Just left of centre field. And Marshall with the next one. Just over the 20. 3 tackles to go. Who's sin bin? Chris is in the sin bin. Havard up towards the 30. 62.5 minutes gone. O'Neill goes left to Kerr. And straightens up through the middle. He's just shy of his own 40. Left to Smith. Puts boot to ball behind the 40. In centre field. It's a well-placed kick. How's the bounce? Bounce looks great. That's collected a metre in front of the try line. That is a beautiful kick from Harry Smith. Beautiful. Exquisite. Senior plays it for O'Brien, who then goes left to Badrock with a carry down the left edge over the 20. Lamb. Then across to Hughes. Carries it up towards the 30, but he's dragged back a few metres. 3 tackles to go. Horn now with Lamb across to Trout. And he carries it up towards a 40. Scoop from Horn. Good metres over the halfway line. Shrugs off a few defenders. Gets an offload back inside to Cook, who then goes left to Hughes. Thompson is on for O'Connor. Thompson still going. Well, Hughes, sorry. I got confuddled. Short side left is now with Lamb. Goes at the line. Ball across to Badrock. Almost lost it there. Slammed into the ground on opposition 30, but that is a turnover. Nice idea to have a go, but you've got to get the ball further up the field, though. It's not a great place to turn it over. 64 minutes gone, 16 to go. It's going to be Eckersley with the next carry. Stop just shy of the 30. Slightly but back towards the middle. Another Connor try. Bloody hell. Eckersley is slow getting up. He's not in a good way. Plays it for O'Neill. It's now with Hodkinson. And stop just over the 30. Second tackle. O'Neill goes right to Thompson. And up towards the 40. 15.5 minutes to go. Now in centre field with Kerr. Flat ball across to Havard, who takes it up towards halfway. 2 tackles left for Wigan. It is left to Smith. Wanted to go back inside, but cut out ball to Wardle. Steps just trying to get around the outside of Hanley, but wraps him up because Umala Hanley's really good in defence. And a kick towards the back left corner. O'Brien underneath it. A bit of a skirmish going on there. Well, not a skirmish, but there was a collision. And it's going to be a penalty for Wigan. They've got a 12-point lead, so 2 is probably a smart move. Let's have a look at this. Are they challenging? They are challenging. Okay. I think they will go for 2 here. They'll win the challenge. Oh, sorry. It will be a penalty for Wigan, I mean, and then they will go for 2, most likely. Okay. Right then. They will go for 2. Harry Smith. Will likely make it 22-8. Just over 14 minutes to go. Well, there is 14 minutes to go. Tough kick, though. If it goes over the dead ball line, they'll get it back from a dropout, unless Leigh goes short, which they might do, actually. 66 minutes on the clock, 14 to go. The kick is no good. So this will be a 20-metre dropout. Leigh might go short here. And as mentioned multiple times before, I think this is a bullshit rule. If you go for 2 and you miss it, it should just be a 20-metre tap. So it is a short dropout, batted backwards from Wardle, but collected by Offengawi with a bit of room to run over halfway. And gets an offload to Brogan as well. Slammed into the ground by Kerr, but they're 45 metres out. Hang on a minute, Leigh's on the front foot now. It is now with Offengawi, who takes it over the 40. If Leigh can get one soon, I think it could be game on. Well, it's only a 12-point game. So, oh, you're playing trumpets, are we? Hey, only 12-point game, so a trying to kick brings them back in it. Could do with getting the kick, though, because still have to score 2 more if they miss a kick. It is right to Lamb on the 20, switches back to Trout. And he stops on the 20, just left of the sticks. 2 tackles to go. Right to Brogan. He's back on for Varlepu, by the way. Shrugs off one defender, gets an offload to Lamb, who then goes right to Cook. Across to Alec Vinker. And he carries it up towards a 10. 12.5 minutes to go in this game. Last tackle, 10 metres out. Horn goes left off Ngawi. Then across to Lamb. Look for an offload. Can't quite get one. That's good defensive work from Havard to stop him on the 10. Good defensive work. French will play this on the 10 for Field. He hands it off to Marshall. And he makes a couple metres through centre field. Smith now goes left to Wardle, who carries it over the 20, gets on the front foot too. And Thompson with the next carry up towards the 40. Some good metres there. Some good metres. And he's still going. Makes about 15 metres on that tackle. Scoop from O'Neill from dummy half. Up towards Leigh's 40. 2 to go. Plays for Field. It is left to Smith. Switch back to Walters. Up towards the 30. 11.5 minutes to go. Short side left to Smith on the last tackle. Chips towards the back left. O'Brien underneath it. And he's taken to ground 6 metres out from his own line. Good timing there from Marshall. Yeah, I agree with Wells, though. I agree with Wells. It was a good set. Perfect. Good metres and then a great kick towards the back left and a good chase off the back of it. Second tackle, Offengawi with the next carry, just over the 10 through centre field. Lands on his front, wants a quick play of the ball. Armstrong. Scoop from dummy half. Good metres down the left-hand side. Up towards the 30. 69 minutes gone. 11 minutes to go. Nice. In centre field with Cook, who then goes right to Hanley. Option is outside. Armstrong. Oh, that's not Armstrong. That is Trout. With room to run. Option back inside to Cook. Option inside to Hanley, who he gives it to. Stopped on the 20. I was going to say 40, but I'm wrong again. They shift it left to Cook. Kicks towards the back left corner. Hodkinson underneath it. Goes up, takes it cleanly, and is tackled by Hughes. 10.5 minutes to go. So yeah, still time for a comeback. But yeah, one more penalty or try from Wigan. I think that's the game sealed. The victory sealed. Right to Partington with a carry up towards the 20. 3 tackles to go. Top 5 tackles, Thompson 39. Jesus. O'Neill 37, Ellis 36. Damn. O'Neill, good metres over the 40 and still going. Over halfway. He's still going just shy of Leigh's 40. Last tackle, just less than 10 minutes to go. French. And a lost ball by O'Neill. A lost ball by O'Neill. Gifting some free territory away. Do they want to challenge it? They do have one. Scrum for Leigh. They will not challenge it. Oh, by the way, I was going to show you some things I edited as well. An idea for the ball that we could use for Magic. I'll show you. Once the game's done, I'll show you. But there's 2 ideas for a ball for Magic that I think we should be looking at trying out, which I'll show you at the end. Just less than 9 minutes to go. On halfway with Leigh in possession, they go left to Liu. Then across to Lamb. Flat ball across to Hughes. Takes it over Wigan's 40. 3 tackles to go for Leigh. Plays for Horn. Scoots from dummy half over the 30. 25 metres out. Plays it for Offengawi. The classic number 9. Right to Cook. And a penalty. Hey, penalty for Leigh. Fresh set of 6 inside the red zone now. And 8 minutes to go in this game, or just over 8 minutes to go. So great chance here for Leigh. Great chance. Leigh with the first carry. Carries it just shy of the 10 in centre field. Horn at dummy half. Goes left to Cook. Flat ball across Offengawi, trying to crash through. Stop 2 metres short of the line. Down the left edge. No one's at dummy half. Oh, thank God. It was a penalty, though. No one was at dummy half. I got worried then. It was a penalty for Leigh. High shot from Partington. And then another one from O'Neill. Jesus Christ. Crowd wants a sin bin. They're not going to get one. I don't think that's worthy of a sin bin. 7 minutes 40 to go. 7 minutes 41 if you want to be uber specific. But we are back underway. It's Brogan with the first carry, and he'll play this 3 metres out just left of the sticks. Horn goes right to Lamb in centre field. Across to Cook. Then across to Trout. He falls to ground. 8 metres out right at the post. 72.5 minutes gone. Hanley goes left to Liu. He straightens up with the carry between the posts. And he's going to be stopped about 3 metres out, just right at the sticks. Horn looks left, goes right, switches back to Offengawi. Gets an offload back to Horn. He launches the ball left to Lamb. There's a bit of space on the left-hand side. Switch back. Armstrong smashed into just behind the 10. Warrington Legend cross try. Get in. 7 minutes to go in this game. It is right to Brogan. Just takes the carry himself. In between the sticks, about 5 metres out. Last one for Leigh. And Horn will go left to Lamb. Ball across. Chance here in the corner. It is with Badrock. Just stopped in the back left corner. Good defence there from Wigan. Good effort from Leigh. They moved the ball around a bit, but Wigan were very solid in defence there. And good scramble on the in the corner there at the end of the set. Fair dues. Fair dues. Hodkinson to play this in a second. So eventually plays it. And it's going to be, excuse me, it's going to be Eckersley with the first carry, 5 out from his own line. 6 minutes 15 to go. Partington with the next carry. Mago is on for Havard, I think that's what they just said. And yes, Mago takes the first carry, bumps off Horn, who then comes flying back in. Just don't let him run it. Don't let him run it, O'Brien. 74 minutes gone, 6 to go in this game. Still just enough time for a league comeback, but they've got to score basically on the next set. Honestly, can't pick a man of the match, just a good team performance. Who would I give it to? Smith with a kick on the last tackle. 5.5 minutes to go, collected by Armstrong on the 10. Armstrong did well in the first half, so did Lamb. And Cook as well. Left to Senior. Who would get man of the match? Maybe Field, because he got their first try, got him on the front foot, and has been involved in some good attacking moments too. Possibly Field. And it's going to be Badrock with the next carry down the left edge. But I agree though, Winnig. I can't really call it. I don't really know who to give it to. I mean, Partington's got through a lot of work on both sides, actually. Or O'Neill. O'Neill's got through a lot of defensive work and some good scoots on dummy half, so maybe I'd go towards O'Neill. And it's Lamb in centre field. He goes right to Cook. Out the back to O'Brien. Flat ball across to Hanley. Loses the ball over the 40. Get him out of the England squad. Just kidding. Execution's been off in the second half. It's all right, Emile. I still back you. I still want you in the England side. I still want you. 4.5 minutes to go. Don't know if Matt Pete's going to be any more happy with that second half. I don't know. But scrum for Wigan on their own 40. And it is right to Hodkinson with the first carry. Eats up a few extra metres. Couple steps, couple shimmies. So Wigan will be in second as of right now. Wigan could leapfrog them once again. But Leigh in 6th place at the minute. Warrington have got 2 games in hand on Leigh, which helps massively at the minute. And a level on points. But Warrington really need to win tomorrow. Please, for the love of God. 3 minutes 40 to go. Thompson with a carry over Leigh's 40. 3 tackles left. It is left to Ellis. He carries it over the 30. 25 metres out. 3.5 to go. 2 tackles to go as well. O'Neill goes left to Walters. Up towards the 10, but Horn with a very strong tackle. In centre field, last one coming up for Wigan. They could go for 1. Oh, he's actually lost the ball. Lost the ball, so Leigh basically needs to score now. Right now. Not get my exact score on any of the games today. Bradford did better than I thought they would, which is a good sign. Acker's got to try. Hooley with the conversion. Leeds a lot more dominant than I expected. I thought that would be a little bit closer. But fair enough. But it looks like I'm going to get all 3 winners today, which is a good turnaround from yesterday. Was there another try? Did Leeds score again? Or did I just miss something? I don't know. More points for Hull Care, I think, as well. 3 minutes left in this game. Leigh need to score in this set. 2 minutes 50 to go. Lamb hands the ball off to Badrock with the carry down the left edge. 35 out of his own line. Hughes at dummy half. It is now with Lamb. Out the back to Cook. Flat ball across to Trout over the 40 down the right edge. 2.5 minutes to go. Only 3 tackles left in this set as well. Plays it for O'Brien. In centre field with Liu. And he's up towards halfway. Plays it for Horn. Left to Lamb. Then nearly intercepted. Oh my God. Across to Cook. Nearly intercepted. Tackle without the ball. I think it might be Leigh's ball there. I didn't see what the call was. I think that's going to be a Wigan knock-on, actually. So fresh set of 6 for Leigh. 2 minutes to go. Need to score now, lads. If they score now, at the very least, it makes it interesting. Because they'll get 1 set off the back of a try to do something. But they need to, obviously, get the kick as well. 1 minute 50 to go. Scrum for Leigh on Wigan's 40. Lamb feeds it in. Horn goes right to Cook. And early kick towards the back right. Armstrong with the chase. Marshall is there, takes it, and just throws it over the dead ball line. Okay. Honestly, fair enough. Honestly, fair enough. There's still a minute and a half to go, but just run down the clock for the dropout. Smart move, to be fair. Instead of taking the tackle, might lose the ball inside the in-goal area. Smart stuff. You can tell he's played rugby league before, this Marshall geezer. Something about him. I can tell. One minute 15 to go. Leigh are 35 metres out from the try line. Horn at dummy half goes right to O'Brien, then to Offengawi. Then across to Trout, nearly slips through the line. 25 metres out. 1 minute to go. So Mago's already off again for Havard. Interesting. And a flat ball across from Leigh. They've lost the ball. Field comes up with it. Kicks and chases. Is anyone back there? Senior is there, but Field might get the bounce. Oh, no. Senior collects it on the 40. Jesus Christ. Nice idea from Field, though. Nice idea. Liu with a carry up towards a halfway line. 35 seconds remaining in this game. Plays it for Offengawi. Down the short side left. Back inside to O'Brien. Lose the ball backwards. Comes up with Lamb in possession. Back to Horn. Then across to Cook. Switches back to Hanley. Couple steps, shrugs off one defender. Flat ball across to Offengawi. Tries to offload back inside, but that is forward by a country mile. 15 seconds to go. Nice idea from Leigh at the end of the game. Nice idea, nice try. But execution just off there. As it has been for most of the second half. But just a few seconds to go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the Hooter Sounded and full-time Leigh Leopards 8, Wigan Warriors 20. Well, that was a weird game. Taylor 2 arms, I think you could very easily say. It probably wasn't the most exciting game I've ever seen. Even though looking at the other score lines, they're also quite comfortable. Not a lot of quality. Interesting in patches. There were some good moments here and there, but it could have been a lot better. But it was, at least for the first half, very interesting. It was a good effort from Leigh to begin with. But, yeah, Wigan were, by the end of the game, definitely deserving of that one. So, match review. Leigh Leopards 8, Wigan Warriors 20. In that first half, I thought Leigh were fantastic. One issue I had in my prediction for this week is I thought they'd really struggle to make significant meters. The same point I'd made, I'll repeat in this, was I thought what Leigh have been to Warrington in their past 2 meetings, Wigan would be to Leigh. And it wasn't like that at all in the first half. Leigh did very well for meters. They had more carries, more meters, more post-contact meters as well. Wigan still had some good sets as well, but it was much easier for Leigh to get up the park, kick to the corners, and restrict Wigan off the back of it. So there was a lot of early yardage carries from their own red zone from Wigan, and it was easier for Leigh to keep them restricted. And they were disciplined in defence as well. So in the cycle, Leigh did a very good job for territory. The problem is offensively, you're coming up against a Wigan team that's been very good in defence over the past few weeks and for a lot of the season really, but are a very good defensive side and are now more settled in the back line too. They've got some big bodies up front. So there was a lot of good chances, a lot of good territory for Leigh, but weren't able to add up enough points. I think when they did take the 2, I'm not normally a big fan of taking the 2, but when they did, I thought they were, smart decisions. They took the 2 early on. They got back up the field again and found a try soon after because they moved the ball around quite well. But it was difficult to open up Wigan a lot. They made good meters with the carries. Some decent meters from Horn from dummy half as well. Offengawi was huge up front. But it was then the second half where it kind of fell to shit, really, unfortunately. Execution was poor, especially inside the midfield. They just gifted possession, gifted tries away to Wigan. Wigan also did better to get up the park. I think O'Neill did really well to get more meters from dummy half. He also got through a lot of great defensive work, and I think he might be my man of the match. It's a tough call amongst a lot of these players here. There are some Leigh players I could give it to. Hanley with a lot of great solid defensive work, especially in the second half, which I'll get onto. But Wigan in the second half, they did better for meters. Got up the field a little bit more, were able to kick towards the corners a bit more, and then pin Leigh back a bit more. The errors crept into Leigh's game when they got inside the midfield. Execution was off. Nice idea from Varlepu to try and offload the ball, but interception from Eckersley. But yeah, execution in the midfield was off. They gifted tries away to Wigan, and they just kind of killed themselves off in this game. But Leigh definitely stepped up to make it harder for Leigh to get on the front foot. But when Wigan started shifting the ball around, good defensive moments from Umaila Hanley. There's a lot of work to do with Wardle trying to get some leverage on the outside. A couple of times he tries to step back in, but Hanley was very solid in 1v1 situations, in the corner, inside the midfield as well. And a couple of moments where he made good meters. That's why I'm a big fan of Umaila Hanley. And I've said multiple times, even last year before the Ashes, I want him in the England squad at right centre, Farnworth on the left. I'm adamant about that. Moving on. I thought Wigan definitely got better in the second half. It wasn't clean, it wasn't crisp, it wasn't beautiful. Champagne Rugby League at any point. But they kept getting into the grind, kept working hard, and eventually got the rewards. And they actually managed to put a try together themselves eventually at a certain point. But yeah, O'Brien as well took, as you say, Chris, took a ton of shots in that game as well. Some of the balls at the back, easy for the Wigan edge defenders to read. Field got man of the match on Sky, actually, which I'm not against. He had some good moments. But yeah, great start from Leigh. Really went against what I said in my predictions video. And that was an excellent start, but in the second half, execution was just poor. And Wigan definitely better in the second half. I would say they're deserving of the win, but Leigh will be disappointed with that. But it was a hard-working game, a lot of defensive work from like the middles from Wigan, Like, they got through the most tackles, over 40 with like 3 middles, I think. So they had a lot of work to do, especially early on, but they worked hard and got the rewards. Okay then, so reminder, I might be doing Broncos versus Knights tomorrow morning. It's not guaranteed, it might not happen. I think there's a good chance it won't, but it might. I am doing Castleford versus Warrington at 2:45 tomorrow, and I'm doing Catalans versus Wakefield at 7:45 tomorrow, and then there's nothing on Sunday. So they're the only streams I've got left. But as always, I do want to say thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated as always. If I don't see you, have a great rest of your weekend. Match review will go onto TikTok and other socials very soon, and then stream highlights will either be out tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your night and weekend. See you in a bit.